All right, we just got here to Laguna Seca for Grid Life, getting the car set up for tomorrow. Pretty rad. They've never allowed drifting here officially here at Laguna Seca. It's definitely a bucket list event. I remember driving here in Gran Turismo 3 when I was a kid, and this is one of the tracks that I learned all about drifting and car control, and yeah, it's kind of like coming full circle now. I get to drive my professional Formula drift car here at Laguna Seca. So me and Phoenix are going to finish getting the trailer all set up. Got Joe and Mike on car setup, so we're going to continue to get to it, and then we'll head back to the hotel and get some good rest for the day. But yeah, after that pretty hard hit at Irwindale, the car definitely took some damage in, but we were able to get everything sorted. Got a new subframe in there, got a new rear knuckle, got new steering rack, the new steering rack in there, and a new tie rod. Surprisingly, the damage to the knuckle and to the lower arm were pretty minimal up front. So. And the wheel survived phenomenally. Pretty crazy considering we hit the wall at almost 80. So that's a testament for all that. Strut towers look straight. Yeah, I mean, couldn't really ask for a better outcome after that large of an impact. So excited to get out there and drive her tomorrow and just have a good time this weekend. It's been a long time since I've been back to Grid Life. I've been putting all of my focus into this car and competing in Formula D. And just really trying to get my program together. I love being out here at Grid Life. I love just going out. No clipping points, no stress. You just go out there and just have a good time, just rip. So a lot of good drivers out here too. So looking forward to driving with some people, getting some good content for you guys, and just having a great weekend all the way around. What do you think since you're back in action?
I'm back, baby. Got my new hat.
Yeah.
My fresh beard. Trying to look more and more like Ryan as the season wears on.
I wish I could grow a beard like that.
It's got a little bit more gray.
I wish I could grow a beard. That's thick. That's thick right there. You can make Christmas ornaments off of that, bro.
Hey, well, maybe I can find some dinner in there.
So, seeing how the car fared after its unfortunate bang up with the wall, how do you think she fared?
I actually expected it to look a lot worse, to be honest.
Yeah, the whole front end, I mean, it didn't even crack the headlight.
You probably hit it just behind all that stuff. It was lucky.
It was just like a dead-on hit with the wheel. The wheel broke our fall. But the wheel didn't break. It didn't even bend. No. The knuckle and the arm are still the same. It's the tie rod and the subframe that took it. The shock was completely severed. The shock blew up, like disintegrated. The subframe, so the shock was just dancing around. You know, the wheel was just flopping around everywhere. It had no attachment up to the tower. The subframe was tweaked, and it was pulling caster all the way back.
But now it's got a new subframe.
New subframe.
Thanks for our boy Forrest.
Yep, Forrest got our back. All right, we just got down to the first session, and that was gnarly. Coming down, I wasn't, because in the driver's meeting, they said, like, oh, don't do the corkscrew, take it easy. And I was probably one of the last cars to go out. But it was funny, like, on the first lap, like, I saw, like, I could see smoke in the distance, but I saw black marks coming down the corkscrew, and I was like, of course, somebody just went out there and did a first lap. So kudos to whoever did that. But and then I was still cruising it, so I wasn't sure if we were allowed to or not. And then I had Essa pass me, and he did it. I was like, all right, I'm gonna bang that on the next lap. But man, it's so awesome, so fast, so much commitment. There's no sim video game that can replicate that. Like, if you don't do that in person, like, it was awesome. It was awesome. I can't wait to go back out there again. It feels awesome to be back out here at Grid Life, just letting this thing rip. She's super happy. Yeah, that was awesome. That was absolutely epic. That's like the best part. That's like the best part. Like, I mean, like, here is cool, but dude, that's like a whole other world. You're just like, you can't see down it. That's a 4-story rock. You're just like, yeah, it's dug out.
You're on the roller coaster.
It's so, it's badass. It's so badass.
Loved it.
Top night, check everything over.
These track day pads work real good. They make a mess.
They are awesome. I'm so glad that we put them on the rear. They were like instantaneous lock.
Night and day difference.
It's amazing. Yeah, we were having some e-brake problems the last couple events, and we switched over to the track days. I tried the Z26s, and they just didn't work as well as the track days. You put them right on, and they lock instantaneously, and they were consistent all day long. Out here, we're super long e-brake grabs, a lot of modulation, putting a lot of heat in them, and they were awesome, hot or cold. When you're driving a car like this on a track this intricate, your braking performance matters. Hats off to Power Stop for making awesome brakes. We are dealing with one small little thing. We don't know why. The oil cap just keeps popping off, but I mean, it's landing like over here.
I think we should weld it on.
I think we should weld it on too. Give it a little tack.
We'll put some dimes on there, make it look good.
It's so manly driving this track. Like, top of fourth, entering in blind, hugging the rumble strips, floating out and just full throttle down is just insane. Like, when you're following someone, like another pair that's in front of you, because they're giving us distance in between each car that goes out, or each group of cars. If you're tandeming with someone, they'll send you guys out, or if you're by yourself, so they give you some gap. If you establish that little bit of gap, it's enough breathing room for you to be able to see through it until you get to the long decreasing sweeper down the straight into the sharp right-hander before the finish line. It is like totally blind. You're just, by blind faith, totally committed, and you make it out on the other side and flick it down and like ride the edge of the rumble strip right before the last hard left is just awesome. It is so amazing. It is awesome. How was that today?
Bro, you look good out there. This track looks like it's so much fun to drive.
Dude, it's insane.
It is so
I
insane.
can't wait to learn how to drive with power. Oh, man.
Dude, you're just like, I almost feel like I need more power out here.
Out here? Dude, I bet, man.
Dude.
I bet you can use all of it.
All of it.
All of it. Every little bit of it.
Oh, yeah.
And not have enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man.
It's so fun. We need to compete here.
So, dude, 100%. So, what corners are your favorite to drive? I gotta know. Like, okay, so.
Corkscrew.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Corkscrew look good.
Corkscrew's fun. I like turn 1 into 3 is super
Yeah.
dope. Turn 1
Are
into
you,
turn
are
3
you
is super
doing?
dope.
Are you doing? Where are you into?
I'm gonna work on that a little bit tomorrow. I just really wanted to do. I wasn't doing anything crazy
Yeah.
into corner 1, but I can connect all of it through into 3.
On the sim, I just want to throw it in as early as I can, do one manji, and then flick it hard into it. Like,
There's a lot more risk. It's on the sim, my boy. There's no reset. There's no reset. There's no reset. Yeah, right. It's back to bibs.
oh, man. Oh, man. I would love to drive with power out here. That would be so. But no, it looks like it's
Just
a lot of
driving
fun.
it in general. But there's nothing that any sim or any game can prepare you for the
Dude.
epicness.
Looking at the corkscrew from the outside, it's like it's a wall. It's so steep. Like it looks
4
crazy.
stories.
It's 4 stories.
4 stories.
Boom. God.
It's nasty.
It's wild.
Nasty.
It's wild. Like I was out on the outside of the corkscrew, so I was there like on both sides of the corkscrew, like. But I was on the outside, like shooting like at the big downhill after the corkscrew. That was really.
Oh,
cool.
so you got some heaters out there then.
bro, like you're clicking gears out there. It's sick. It's sick.
Cut to the heaters.
Yeah, it's a fun track to shoot. It's hard to shoot though, but it's
Oh, I
fun.
bet. Because you only have like one section where you're going.
Just I get a clip,
Yeah.
a clip, and then a clip again.
If you got the corkscrew, that's all that matters.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's all that matters.
Oh, yeah.
That's all that matters.
Looks good. I'll be out there again tomorrow too.
Thank you.
Cheers, bro.
I was born with a mill in my hands.
I wish I died with a mill in mine.
We're going to use that stud on the valve cover. It's not being used, and it's going to be pulling tension so it can't loose.
Okay. I'm about to say, I mean, I like the idea of it not getting lost, but I like that we're able to do
That'll be
that.
the secondary objective.
First objective is for it not to come off.
At least we didn't lose it, you know? At least we didn't lose it. At least there's that. At least there's that.
Those are hard to come by.
Hell,
An OG Nismo cap.
yeah, you already know. OG, HKS Super Sequentials, OG Nismo valve covers count, OEM valve covers. Come on. Come on.
I like how much. Why have one when you can have two?
Exactly. We should put 3.
For 4.
I think it's
Yeah, we should be 4. I like even numbers. I like even numbers.
Turbo.
Yeah, 100%.
We need 2 more
Right.
over here. Let's balance it out.
Put it on the fucking bottom.
Yeah.
Right there.
That probably worked terribly.
ceviche.
Babe, he made ceviche and brought it for us.
I know he did. I didn't have enough chips, so I just.
Oh my god, this is my lunch. Everybody is smoked out.
Well, we got oil somewhere. I'm not mad. I saw the oil pressure drop down, so I pulled off. I can't be mad at it. I mean, it lasted the entire weekend, eating the absolute crap out of this thing. And it was just such an awesome experience, you know. It was just, it was dope. It was all your fault.
What I do? I got into it hopes and prayers. I'm like, I just want to be in the motherfucker.
How was that? That was your. This is his first time in a pro car. So what was your?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty wild to like how fast the acceleration happens, and then like the visceral sounds, like the concussions, each shift, like of the exhaust. It's like you have to wrap your head around like we're going this fast, and then you get into a corner, and it's like now we're sliding sideways, you know, and it's controlled. So like if you haven't experienced that in your life, it's like your brain's like, what's going on here? It's a lot. It's really cool though. It's really cool.
We were like coming down through the corkscrew, and like I couldn't see anything.
I was telling her that. I was like, I'm sure we're good. Like, it's, and I'm like thinking, like I'm trying to look for objects because the plumes are so big.
You can't see anything.
And you can't because the plumes are thick, and you're like, maybe that's a car, but then you come out of it, and they're like, then you see the cars ahead of you. So it's just like
It's like Days of Thunder.
yeah, no, it really is. It
It really is.
You're just like, okay. But like the whole
I'll be on the
Corkscrew
other
thing,
end.
You can't even like to get a good like video of it because like you're coming down and you're like, damn, we're here, and then you just like flip it back, and the amount of smoke the car creates from that, it was nuts.
Yeah.
Like it's
wild.
It's crazy, dude.
It's probably one of the wildest places.
It's nuts.
The grip, they cut the accordion line, and then put it back over the top, and those clamping down.
All right, so what happened, boys?
You goof.
I goof.
You goof.
I goof.
It lasted all season. It's only a hose.
Now, I mean, the main feed for the pump that crosses over and feeds into the oil cooler, it was abrading against something over the course of the weekend, and on that last lap, you can see where it just wore a hole in it. So everything's good, and it happened on that last set of turns you were drifting on because that's when we started to lose oil pressure. So I think everything's going to be okay.
Okay.
We just got to make a repair to that line and top everything back off and go from there.
Okay.
Well, that's good news. Probably should still cut the filter and see what's up, though.
Yeah, we'll just make sure.
Yeah.
The pressure did get down pretty low, but it wasn't anything in the massive danger zone.
It still sounded great. It was still making power, you know. And you said knock was lower, everything. So
Yeah, I mean, the engine wasn't... don't get me wrong, the engine's not happy running at that kind of pressure for very
Right.
long, but you didn't do it for very long.
yeah.
If we were in the middle of the season, I would say that I wouldn't chance it, but for what we're using the car for the rest of the year before next year, I think we're going to be okay.
Okay. Well, that's good news.